Hi, my name is Kay Barnes, and I am the director of 335 to Boston. It's a film about a military wife who realizes that the life that she may have wanted for herself may not be possible on one of the biggest days of her life.
You have a producing partner, and that
Yes,
producing partner also helps write, I assume.
yes.
So, did she come to you with this idea, or did you help kind of flesh it out too?
So my partner who did this project, her name is Barbara Alton, and she is the writer of this project and my producing partner on this as well. She brought this project to me. I was looking for something that I could put my authentic voice on, and she had this project, and it was right down my alley, and I felt perfect for me. And so that's kind of how this project came around. Me and Barbara know each other through an organization called Veterans in Media and Entertainment. And we met there. It's a group of veterans who are transitioning into the entertainment field.
You're a veteran for the Army National Guard,
Yes.
and you went to Georgia afterwards, right, to
Right.
study film?
Yeah, I did. I went through the Georgia Film Academy, studied under Chuck Kerr there, and basically learned the basics of production from all different avenues, basically learned how to crew. And learned a little bit about writing there, which is where I got really sparked to write more and direct more of my own content. And yeah, that's kind of how that started.
How many films have you done so far?
This is my third film. This is my third film, my third short film.
Oh wow! You're a vet. You went to a veteran, I should say. You went to Georgia, and now you're in North Carolina. And this is your third film. So all three films been shot in North Carolina?
So yeah, all three films have been shot in North Carolina. So funny thing about this is I am also a military spouse as well. Barbara is as well. So that's kind of how I got to the different states and was able to be in the different film communities there. Yeah, so I shot my first film, I want to say short film in 2019 in the over Christmas break, and shot my next film right as COVID shut everything down. And then I shot this project this last spring. Yeah, it was great.
Oh wow! You've been pretty busy while everyone's been hunkered down.
Yeah, I needed to create something. I needed to tell a story. So
Now this is a drama. Is this something genre that you particularly like to deal with? Do you work in any other genre at all?
oh, I love dealing with drama. It almost feels like second nature to me. I am open to dramedies and some docu stuff as well. I did create a small docu project, docu short. So I am interested in that. In the Army, I did broadcast media affairs, so it was more of along the docu stuff. And so I do have a background in that, but I think that my wheelhouse, my powerhouse, is in drama.
Partner Barbara wrote this film, uh, 335 to Boston. Let's talk a little bit about that. Um,
Okay.
it's about a military wife. She's probably a marathon runner as well.
Yes.
Okay. And, she also has a child and a husband. And the husband's also in the military as well. From watching the film, pretty much figured out what was happening at the end with him.
Yes.
Um, Now, did she, because Barbara also has military background, is this a subject that was near and dear to her, and this is why she decided to do something focusing on veterans and military spouses?
Yeah, definitely. So, as a military spouse, and I'll be speaking for Barbara as much as I know her and the intent of this project. Um, she's really passionate about women going after their dreams. And, we are both military veterans, both Barbara and I, and we're also both military spouses. And one of the things that you realize as a military spouse very quickly is that sometimes you have to set your dreams aside and do what's best for the family. And at some point, you kind of realize that you look back and say, well, why didn't I do that? Or,
Yeah,
we could have done both. We didn't
that's
have to, like, make it
yeah,
all
that's
be for naught.
kind of what the main character is going through in this short film.
Yeah, definitely. So that's the point where Barbara and I both got to our lives, and we realized that life is what you make of it, and but we also wanted to showcase that struggle that military spouses, whether you're a man or a woman or however you identify, that you may go through, and we felt that this can resonate outside of military life because a lot of people are faced with this decision, whether you're in the military or not. It's kind of like, whoever makes, the less money, whoever's not the breadwinner
Yeah,
gets to, sit on
yeah.
the sidelines.
This is a film that can appeal to people outside the military too, because they're normal family struggles at the same time.
Right, definitely.
Where'd you find your cast? Was this was shot in North Carolina? Is there a
Yeah,
large pool of talent out there for actors?
there is an amazing pool of talent here out in North Carolina, and I wish that
There is
already there.
some industry stuff shooting out there from Hollywood, so I imagine.
Yeah, definitely. We have stuff shooting and all over the Carolinas, in Wilmington and Charleston. I'm working on a project in Charleston right now, and yeah, so I found my actors though from acting with them before. I'm an actress as well, and so I had acted with the lead actress in a film a couple months before a feature film, and her daughter happened to be in the film happened to be her real daughter, which is
Oh,
Darby Camp from Christmas Chronicles. She's the lead on Christmas Chronicles, and she's also in Big Little Lies. She plays Reese Witherspoon's daughter, and both of them are actually in Big Little Lies. And then Darby's coming out in the new Clifford movie that's getting ready to come out here soon. And then Corey, the father, was one of the lead actresses' friend, and he's from House of Cards, and they all live in North Carolina. And the voice, everybody in there, the voice in the headphones was a local talent as well. He's in the same agency as me because I'm an actress, and it just kind of was like this
so
thing
this
that fit together. We all knew each other.
so this was a SAG production as well, then it sounds like.
It was a SAG production.
When was this shot?
So this was shot during the first week in February
February of last year or this year?
this year.
Oh, you finished it pretty quick. You I think turned it in March
Yeah.
or April. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's interesting with film festival programming is a lot of times the decisions of what's in it happens close to the final deadline because they've been living and watching these films all along, and they kind of have an idea of what will go in, and you just kind of waiting to see what else is coming in to fill holes. But this year is the first time I've had a large portion of our films from the final deadline area, which is not normal for
Yeah.
festival programming. So that's right. You submitted it in April.
Right.
Yeah, that was a pretty fast turnaround for something like this too.
Oh yeah, definitely. We were on it, and we all had, myself included, other projects lined up afterwards, and so you just kind of gotta keep pushing it through. And I try and make my deadlines number one. That's very big to me, and so yeah, I was very proud of that.
How long did it take to shoot?
3 days. We shot it in 3 days.
All in one location primarily too, right?
Yep, mostly in one location.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm honored.
You're welcome.